video, I'm going to tell you the best phone you can buy under 20,000 rupees. For the sake of clarity, I have divided this video into these categories. So let's begin. First up, if you're looking for the best phone for performance and gaming, then the newly launched iQOO Z9 is definitely a very good option. When compared with other phones in the segment, the processor on the iQOO Z9 stands out. As you can see, it's powered by MediaTek Dimensity 7200 chipset based on TSMC's 4nm architecture, which delivers excellent results in all the benchmarks, be it Geekbench or Antutu, and also the gaming performance is very good. The phone doesn't throttle much and the stability is also good in 3D Mark. You get 60 FPS in BGMI, 90 FPS in Call of Duty with low settings, and the gameplay is quite smooth. Also, the phone doesn't get warm even after long gaming sessions. Apart from the performance, there's a 6.67-inch 120Hz AMOLED screen on the front that has a peak brightness of 1800 nits, which is pretty good. You also get HDR on Netflix and dual stereo speakers which sound decent. There's a Sony IMX882 primary camera, a large battery, and an IP54 rating. The phone comes with FunTouch OS based on Android 14 and will get 2 OS updates. All seems good, but there are some downsides as well. The primary sensor takes decent shots but doesn't compare well against the likes of POCO X6 or Realme 12 Plus. More on that later. Not having an ultra-wide lens is also a drawback. Lastly, a lot of users would be picking this phone for gaming, so I think they should have at least kept the headphone jack. But all in all, for gaming and performance, iQOO Z9 is a solid option. When it comes to the best camera phone, well, this right here always comes on top. To begin with, here are the camera specs of the Realme 12 Plus. When I put it to test against the other phones in this segment, the results were always better on Realme 12 Plus, be it the daytime, indoors or nighttime. The photos came out really good with popping colors and good HDR, daylight photos look sharp and have good details, and night shots look very pleasing too. There's portrait mode with good edge detection and plenty of details. The ultra-wide camera captures decent photos, but being an 8-megapixel sensor, it loses out some details when zoomed in. And the colors also appear slightly different between the lenses. From the front, the Realme 12 Plus can take nice selfies with a good amount of detail and color accuracy, as you can see. You also get support for 4K 30fps videos and the stabilization here is decent. There's also 1080p support as well, but the phone does have some focus hunting issues in 1080p. Hopefully this is something Realme can fix with a software update. Other than the camera, the phone comes with a 6.67-inch AMOLED 120Hz display with 2000 nits of peak brightness, and there's also this rain touch feature that we first saw on the OnePlus 12. It is powered by the Dimensity 7050 chipset paired with the fast UFS 3.1 storage, which is quite capable of handling day-to-day tasks and casual gaming. You also get a headphone jack and micro SD slot here along with an IP54 rating and a large battery with a 67-watt charger in the box. Lastly, in terms of software, it comes with Realme UI based on Android 14 and it will get 2 OS updates, so it should go to Android 16. If you want a well-rounded phone with good cameras, well, Realme 12 Plus is a good option. If there's one thing that's lacking in this price segment, that has to be the clean software experience. Be it the iQOO Z9 or the Realme 12 Plus, you will find a lot of ads and bloatware. But there are two options that come with clean software experience, the Lava Blaze Curve and the Moto G84. Let's check out their specs. As you can see, both the phones come with AMOLED display, decent cameras, good battery, but when it comes to processor, the Lava Blaze Curve has a slight advantage over the Moto G84 with the latest chipset and UFS 3.1 storage. But when I ran Antutu storage test on the Blaze Curve, I found the scores to be on par with UFS 2.2 phones. Plus, I encountered a lot of issues with this phone, even with basic things like playing YouTube videos in HDR. And before you say it, it's a retail unit. Now coming to the G84, it has its advantages with IP54 rating, headphone jack and an overall stable user experience, but it will only reach till Android 14. Even Lava's track record of software update hasn't been good, as we have seen in one of our recent videos. See, both the phones have their pros and cons, but I'd personally pick the Moto G84 over the Lava Blaze Curve for clean software experience. Okay, so when you pick the best gaming phone, you miss out on good cameras. And when you pick the phone with the best cameras, you kind of miss out on the processing power. And when you pick the phone with the cleanest software experience, well, you kind of miss out on both. But what if you want an overall best phone? A phone that is good for most scenarios? Well, I have an option for you. Well, for that, I would suggest the POCO X6, which is currently going for 19,999. You get a 1.5K AMOLED 120Hz display that looks quite sharp, plus there's Gorilla Glass Victus for for protection as well. For performance, there's the Snapdragon 7S Gen 2, which can handle everyday tasks quite easily, and of course you can play some games on it as well. You also get a capable camera setup which can take some really nice photos. Apart from that, you get MIUI 14 based on Android 13, and yeah, I wish it came with Android 14 out of the box, but it will still get 3 OS updates, so it should go to Android 16 for sure. There's also a decently sized battery here with fast charging, and you get stereo speakers along with the headphone jack. So yeah, the POCO X6 can be a good option if you're looking for an overall best smartphone under 20,000 rupees. That was it from my side. If you have more questions about any of the phones mentioned in the video, ask us in comments and we'll answer those. I genuinely hope that you found the video useful. If you did, press that like button and subscribe to our channel for more amazing tech videos. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.